value and profit drivers. Our fair value estimate is $272 per share, which equates to 29.4 times projected 2021 earnings. While growth will slow in the very near term due to the coronavirus, secular trends and improving share should allow Mastercard to maintain recent growth rates over the next 5 years, and we project net revenue to grow at a 12% CAGR. We think growth will be increasingly fueled by international markets, and Mastercard's mix leaves it relatively well positioned. While margins have held roughly level recently, we think the company can achieve some modest margin expansion in future, and project operating margins, based on gross revenue, to improve from 39% in 2019 to 40% by 2024. On a net revenue basis, we assume operating margins improve at an annual average rate of about 80 basis points. We assume the increase in client incentives as a percentage over revenue slows down a bit in future, following fairly strong increases in recent years. Given the company's history of fines and one-time charges, we include ongoing one-time costs roughly in line with historical averages in our projections, but these costs are excluded from the margin levels above. We use a cost of equity of 9%. Risk and uncertainty. Mastercard's revenue is tied to the amount and volume of consumer purchases, which creates macroeconomic sensitivity. Cross-border transactions are highly lucrative for Mastercard, making the company very sensitive to any swings in these types of transactions. Both Visa and Mastercard have paid substantial fines historically related to the oligopolistic nature of the industry, and we see legal and regulatory risk as intrinsic to the business model, given merchants' desires to lower fees. While Visa and Mastercard's positions within the current electronic payment are largely set, the payments industry continues to evolve in ways that could potentially reduce their volume or profitability. Some governments have shown a preference for local payment networks, which could freeze Mastercard out of certain markets and impede the value it drives from its global network. Finally, any company involved in processing payments has potential exposure to breaches in its systems. As always, be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video.